So much of our information out there, a lot of you are looking for ways to take back some of your privacy.
And there's something you could do right now that could protect you and your home from prying eyes. In his ABC 13 exclusive, Patty Martin looks into whether you should ghost your house.
It's an easy way to check out what a house looks like right from your computer. Simply Google an address, and in just seconds, Google Maps Street View drops you right in front of it.
All of our information is out there, let's face it.
Rhonda, who asked that we not use her last name, and her husband live in Forest. She says she first became aware of the Google Maps app several years ago.
Actually, I wanted to see my childhood house, and I wanted to see the house that we used to live in New York.
But what Rhonda didn't realize is how detailed that view would be.
I thought it would just show like the sketch, and then realized that it was actually the picture of the house. And then I started thinking about it, and it really does give you like a view of the whole property, the whole house. And it just started making me uncomfortable.
Rhonda thought she'd just have to live with the fact that anyone at any time could check out her home from their computer. Then she came across an article that explained she could ghost her home on the app.
We've been the victims of breaches, and that's a feeling where you have no control. You know, it's happened. And when I saw that this was something that was now available, it was something I could control about my environment.
Ghosting your house is a pretty easy process. Just type in your address on Google Maps and open the Street View image you want to blur. At the bottom of that image, you'll see a prompt that says, "Report a problem." Click it, fill out the short form certifying that you're the homeowner, and submit it. According to Google Maps, they'll review your submission and update you on the status of your report. Rhonda says after she went through all the steps, it took about 2 to 3 weeks for her house to be blurred. Something to keep in mind, blurring is permanent. You can't change your mind down the road and reverse it. According to Google, that also applies if the home is sold. The new owners can't undo the blur. I wanted to know why it can't be reversed. I tried to find a phone number for Google, but there wasn't one listed. I did, however, find an email address and send in my question, but haven't gotten a response. So then the real question is, does blurring really help keep Rhonda and others who do it safe?
If someone is...
I reached out to former police officer and criminologist Dr. Todd Burke about the pros and cons of ghosting your home.
Did you have an immediate reaction as a former officer on this is a good or a bad idea?
I think mostly it's a very positive thing. What it would likely do is minimize breaking and entering, home invasions, stalking, trespassing, and even theft.
Still, Burke says nothing is foolproof.
Don't put yourself into a false sense of security that this is going to absolutely 100% protect your home from break-ins, home invasions, again, theft, trespass, and stalkers, and so forth. But it may help.
But the less about yourself that's out there, the safer you are. He says it's also important to remember it's not just your house someone is seeing, it's what's on the porch, in your yard, or in your driveway.
For people who use it, you can also see other people's vehicles, license plates, maybe children, pets, and even outdoor equipment.
Check out this Google Street View shot from my high school in Dallas. The faces and license plates are blurred, but you can clearly see the students hanging out and a blue Lexus parked in front of the building. As for the disadvantages of ghosting,
has that been an issue for you?
According to Rhonda, the only issue she has is delivery drivers sometimes getting confused about which house is hers.
Our neighbors and our number, they have a hard time differentiating between the two houses.
Rhonda says she understands no matter what she does, a lot of her information is out there, but believes ghosting her house is an easy way to keep at least one part of her life private.
It might be a false sense of security, but it gives me a sense of control over something that's out there where we don't have control over most of what's out there.
We have step-by-step instructions on how to blur your house on Google Street View at WSET.com. Back to you.